Hi there, welcome to my space and thank you for joining me. Now you might have seen my coast to coast walks, my previous few videos, but this is a whole new time back on my own, still in England exploring before I go further afield. So good morning from Whitby. I've arrived at the town of Whitby on my own for the first time in 2 weeks. I've come up to the Abbey, which is also where the hostel is. And there's a show going on at the Abbey.
Garlic bread! One day it will be an international delicacy! Banana! So quiet, peace and quiet! Hello, Phil and Ray!
Thank you very much, but I have to go. You will need,
Dracula.
after your long journey, to refresh yourself. I trust you find this room as you would wish.
Hold this cross for me, will you? I must finish this business once and for all!
So how excellent was that timing to watch that live performance of the Dracula story. It was so good. Like, I came in after the beginning and it went on for a good half hour. It was just like this brilliant entertainment, 3 characters, and they portrayed the story so well and engaged the kids so beautifully. So now I'm just having a wander around Whitby Abbey. So just to get things in perspective, there's the Abbey and the church, another building, museum in the flat building, and that's the hostel I'm staying in there, another unique location. And just down from the Abbey is St Mary's Church, which I've just taken numerous photos in. I won't take any from the outside because there's lots of scaffolding. And that's the outlet for the River Esk, which runs through into Whitby itself. And there's the rest of Whitby. So I've come down the steps that took me up to the hostel and the Abbey, and this is Whitby, and Whitby is humming. First day of the school holidays and it's Saturday, so very popular place. Oh, and of course it's fine weather, so everyone's out and about. So it's Sunday morning in Whitby and the bells are ringing and the tide's out, and there's literally thousands of people here. Everyone's just sauntering and spending. And people come up here just to spend. It's predominantly UK residents who are wandering around here. And I'm wandering around here, and there's a nice cool northerly breeze. So I've come out on the Whitby jetty. This is the north side of the River Esk. And yeah, the tide's well out, but it's not stopping the folk from having a bit of a swim. And it's a pretty cool jetty, this. So I will have taken a video looking down from the Abbey and showing the split in it. But yeah, now I'm on the actual jetty. And it's really cool. Like, look at this, it's like a bridge. And then on this side, comes across, and then there's an exit out for the boats to go out. They've got to follow the river around the corner there. And then they go through there. Pretty cool. And just a quick spin around. There's the Abbey up there, and my hostel's just in behind there. And here comes a boat going out now. And this is just round the corner with the boat heading out to the ocean. That's the North Sea. So I'm just continuing walking along the jetty. I guess you'd call it a jetty. It's a bit of a different setup to what I'm used to, but I've shown you what it looks like. And the two different headlands behind me there, one over the other side. So it's actually, yeah, like I mentioned, there's a northerly wind, which is the cool wind. So I keep putting my jacket on and off, on and off. Oh yeah, look, my microphone. I got the part I broke replaced. Very excited. Got it sent to Whitby Youth Hostel. So hopefully it's going to cut out a lot of that wind noise that we've all had to put up with. Not sure if you can see over there a person just walking up those steps, but to make it safe for fishing, you're only allowed to do it from the bottom level there. So there's a little ladder to go down, and it's the same actually underneath me. I'm on the opposite side at the moment, and so there's the steps down to this one, and there's fishermen down there somewhere over here, I believe. There we go, there's the fisherman. And one of the men in the hostel where I was staying, he came fishing yesterday and caught quite a few fish, so they're definitely out there. So as well as the busy shops and the hub of activity and the Abbey and the coast, Whitby also has some beautiful old houses. This is the Royal Crescent. I love that they're different colours and not just boring grey. Very pretty area. So I've walked about 2.5, 3, maybe a bit more kilometres north of Whitby on the path above the ocean. It's part of the Cleveland Way walk, and it's really nice, very popular. And as I got further away from Whitby, it got less and less crowded. But my knee's giving me a bit of a hard time, so I'm going to go down to the beach. There's some paths down to the beach, sorry about that. And I'm going to turn around and head back. So I'll go along the right next to the ocean path. It's down there. It's been a lovely walk. I stopped for a while, sat on the bench, did some editing. Good spot to do editing. Wow, I've come right down to the water now. I almost want to put a caption there. Then going into the water. It's like, why on earth park the boat right out there? I can imagine that water is absolutely freezing. And here I am walking back towards Whitby. So this house up on the right, just up here, right beside that used to be a swimming pool, quite large. It eventually got filled in because of subsidence, but that house looked right over the swimming pool. Apparently it was a hub of activity for quite a few years, cold water or not. So I was just talking to a lady about these cute little huts that are right by the waterfront. So they're not privately owned, they're rented, and the company that has them actually takes them away come October because the waves come up too high. So the cost of renting them is about just over £700, and that's for about 4.5, 5 months. So the lady thinks it's a bit expensive now, but she still does it. And just looking in some that are open, they're just a tiny shed, but the people put in like a gas stove, solar lights or something similar, self-powered, there's no electricity. And it just means that they can bring their children down to the beach and just lock stuff away without having to haul it all up. So I'll just spin around and there's the beach. It's quite nice. There's a Nippers Club and Surf Life Savings down the far end over there. And so yeah, it's a lovely little spot to come down and use. So another thing to do in Whitby is crabbing. Oh, there's some crabs.
Yeah, the boy's got a long thin one and the girl's got a big side.
Got you. Is this still?
I think it's still a boy, that. Really.
That's still a boy. That's cute. Girls have to round it so they can use it, so they can lay eggs.
So just going for my little evening walk, and straight across the road from the hostel was a path, so I thought I'd follow it, and look at that. And around that side there's farmyards, There's the Abbey behind me there, and there's a huge caravan park just there. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful way to end the day. Just wandering along the coast, and yeah, excuse that little spot of light. That's the way the sun is. Can't complain about this weather. So I've been trying to get the internet for the whole time I've been at the youth hostel in Whitby, and I was just down in the cafe and glanced out the window and look at this amazing sunset. How beautiful is that? It comes the opposite side to where the Abbey is, so unfortunately no Abbey sunset shots, but this is pretty nice. Well, good morning. I'm still in Whitby, but I'm doing a bit of a different walk today. I'm walking along the River Esk to a place called Walk. So this is a really cool bridge. Not sure any of the history of it, but maybe I'll find something out about it, maybe I won't, but I'll carry on. It's a 6k one-way walk, and I plan to do it in both directions. That's a peaceful little walk. It's just along the river, which is quite nice. A few pedestrians, a little bit of traffic. But yeah, it's nice to actually walk on my own again. Well, I seem to have crossed a paddock with a lot of cows and they're looking at me. I'm not quite sure what this is going to be. Shush, off you go. Off you go, cows. Off you go. I don't want to cross the paddock with you. Off you go. Go on. So I think I won. They all just galloped off. Hopefully they stay away. Oh no, they're coming back. They're such nosy cows. My heart's pounding just a little. No Dave here to rescue me. No. They're very cheeky cows, so I'm just going to walk up the side of the paddock. Oh, that one's got horns. Oh, look, they're still following me. This is ridiculous. Oh, that was a bit of an adventure. I'm not out of it yet, but I got away from the cows who were, talk about herding cows. Well, they were herding me, and I mean, cows are pretty placid and there weren't any bulls, but it was still a bit of a concern. I found this little track. I'm well off my path on my map, but that just came to a private fence. I couldn't climb into someone's back garden. So hopefully next time I talk to you, I'll be back on a road. Yay, I came down through a private property garden and driveway and let myself out the gate. So now I'm back on the road with no footpath and I was trying to avoid the pickles I get myself into. Yeah, and I seem to have got stinging nettles or something on my legs. It's all part of the fun and games of walking in Great Britain, right? So here am I doing part of the Esk Valley Walk, and way over in the distance is the Abbey. Oh well, I know I'm in the right direction.
I just wanna feel your love. I just wanna know how you feel, baby. I just wanna go where your love take me. I'm losing my sanity, you taking me under. For you I surrender, you're making me land on other side of gravity. Boy, you got me under.
So I've nearly come to the end of my visit to Whitby. Really enjoyed it and finally found a quiet little street. Have a look at this. Isn't this a cute little street? From all the really busy streets that I've been down, the 3 days that I've been here, this is just quiet and peaceful. The amazing cobblestones Just a great seaside town to visit. Very English. Well, good morning. I'm heading off from Whitby this morning. I'm on my first train in 3 weeks, I think it must be. And I'm heading to Middlesbrough, then changing trains and on to Manchester, where I'll just spend a night. So yep, I've got a few hours on the train, which will be good for catching up, editing, and just chilling out, enjoying the beautiful views. So while I was doing the coast to coast, we came through Rosemont, and now I'm back here on the train on my way to Manchester. This is another place that we walked through on our hike coast to coast. So it looks like we're sort of following the coast to coast route, which is actually really interesting to see it from a comfortable train seat, not with my hiking gear on. Well, hi there. I'm back in Manchester. Now I'm only here overnight. The hostel's really handy to Piccadilly Station, where I leave from in the morning. But what I like about coming back to Manchester is it's super warm, really lovely, and the hostel's in a totally different place. So it gives me a chance to explore a different area than last time I was here. It was about a month and a half ago, I think, yeah. So I'm not sure whether I'll video much, it depends what I see, but I just thought, well, this is one place that I didn't go to last time, so I'll wander around. So I've come across some really eclectic markets. There's all sorts of things in here. Yeah, blows my mind. So I'm just having a wander around. And when I go out, I'll tell you the name of the markets. But yeah, to get around, you go through a shop to get to the next shop. It's very, very cool. Sitting down there. Oh, sorry. So it was Affleck's Arcade that I went into. It's been there since 1982. It's such an assortment of shops you just would not believe. So here I am about to leave England. Who knows? I may never return. I'm not going to get teary over that one. I've had a really good time. It's the third time I've been to England. First time on my own, just using public transport, and first time to hike across England. Yeah, I'm still going on about that because I'm so proud of myself. Well done, Anne. And look where I am. I'm in a very, very busy St Pancras station, waiting for the start, because I'm going over the channel, or under the channel, and I'm going to Amsterdam. So thank you for being on this trip with me. Thanks for watching all my videos on England, and yes, down into the continent, and more travels to come. So until next time, bye for now.